You got the link now? Okay. So shall I start? Yeah. So, hi and hello, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday live. We are still learning the process. So, as we have decided that we will come live on every Saturday with some of the mentors or parents who are homeschooling or unschooling their children, and we'll try to talk with them and try to understand what exactly is alternative education is all about. And naturally, if you have any question, you can put down your question on the comment section, and we can bring it up on the discussion panel. So thank you everyone for joining, and I will add Ashita now. So just give me a second. My dog is barking, so I will give him a place where he can stay in a good way, and we'll start. Thank you so much. Just give me a few seconds. Okay, so I will just add Ashita. Yes. Hi, Ashita.
Hi, Saurav. How are you?
I am great. I am great. So I will be here. Yeah. So this is
Okay.
nice. Okay.
All clear?
Great. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
And I
Lovely.
hope those who have joined us live, I hope they can hear me. So those who are listening right now, please let us know by commenting that our audio is audible from your side also, so that we can start the discussion. सो वी हैव ट्राइड मी आई मीन 2 हफ्ते पहले मैं आया था ऑनलाइन, एंड आई रियली फील्ड अ लिटिल बोर्ड बिकॉज वेल आई वाज टॉकिंग, मुझे लग रहा था कि शायद अगर कोई मेरे साथ होता तो हम लोग और अच्छे से बात कर सकते थे. सिमिलर थिंग हैपेंड विथ शर्मिला जी ऑल्सो. सो देन वी डिसाइडेड कि नो, लेट्स नॉट मेक इट इन दैट वे, लेट्स हैव अ चैट. सो जब भी कोई भी फ्री रहेगा, हम एक दूसरे के साथ बात करने आ जाएंगे, कोशिश रहेंगे. यस, वेरी क्लियर. Great. So we have got the comment that we are very clear. So let's
Okay.
start, Ashita. Let's
Yeah,
have
sure.
a great introduction of yourself, and then we'll move forward.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me here. And myself, Ashita Naran Gautam. And I'm a special educator and an arts-based therapy practitioner by profession. But and I'm schooling mom to a 3.5-year-old daughter. So I think I see myself more of that than anything else right now. And our journey of unschooling started somewhere last year when she was 2 years old. And how it started was, I think, it started from me. I was working in Mumbai at a school as, leading the special needs department, but something was not working right for me. मुझे मजा नहीं आ रहा था, and I was feeling very suffocated. So I quit the job, and I thought, let me try different things. Kya ho sakta hai doing things on my own? And I think that break helped me understand what I was feeling, what I wanted, etc. And then what triggered was we were traveling. We went to Goa, and we met this couple, an Indian married to an American, and there I got to know about homeschooling. So they were homeschooling their children with an American curriculum. So that really was fascinating and exciting because as a couple, we also wanted to travel and learn and do so many more things. And I thought the school would limit me, as a parent or as a family, कि हम इसी वक्त जा सकते हैं घूमने या नहीं जा सकते हैं, and so many more limitations which I found, working as a professional also kind of came across. So then I got into kind of a loop of looking into what is homeschooling. Uske बारे में मैंने पता किया, research किया, and by term, definition of homeschooling is something that you follow a particular curriculum. That was not exciting for me because I thought agar mujhe hi padhana hai, then I might as well send her to school because it'll be very boring for me to teach her and a lot of headache, And that's what my husband also thought, Manu, that hum usko sab kuch kaise de payenge, school mein to teachers hoti hain, itne options hote hain, how will we fulfill that? So that stuck, and unschooling ka kuch idea nahi tha, but then of course through research and everything, I did come across this terminology called unschooling, which basically means to be, and it is not a curriculum, it is not a concept, it is more of the way you live. That aligned with me a lot कि मुझे लगा हाँ इसमें मुझे भी as such parenting pressure नहीं होगा कि अब मुझे बच्चे को ऐसे अभी बैठ के पढ़ाना है या अब मुझे उसको socio emotional kind of setup देना है. It'll just be, it'll just flow, and naturally मतलब as Sarah was growing up, I was also growing to love the fact, the bond that we were building with each other. Than saying कि यार अब ऐसे मुझे उसको अब 2 years की हो गई है तो मुझे कलर्स इंट्रोड्यूस करने हैं कि अब किसी से कैसे बात करेगी मुझे वो उसको सिखाना है. So we kind of हम लोग काफी फ्लो किए एक दूसरे को समझकर. The parent child bonding was utmost important, and I always had the emotional quotient for my child because I feel हम लोग बहुत सारी डिग्रीज लेके सब कुछ कर लेते हैं, but what about the socio-emotional part of us as an individual, which I felt is very, very important because even when you go to study or take up a job, आपके जो relationships होते हैं, social relationships होते हैं, how do we work in that frame? So I think that was utmost important for me at that point in time. And even with, the research that was going on in Finland and Europe, also mentioned that 6 to 7 years is the best time that the child is developing, and emotional bonding, development, sab kuch ho raha hota, and they don't need to write or learn per se. And that's true because I see my daughter just picking up things from her environment and flowing perfectly. Having said that, ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे नहीं होता है कई बार comparison and कि okay, my friend's daughter is doing this, or the son is doing that, and what about her? But I think I'm managing it pretty well and flowing with her, accepting the way she is, and I think she'll take her own time to bloom जब उसको जैसे करना है. So we give her quite a bit of space in that. And wahi hai, I mean, Manu also mentioned that what about the social skills? हम घर में बैठ के कितने लोगों के साथ connect कर पाएंगे, क्या होगा? And that was important also because for a parent, as an individual, we need to connect. We need to be a part of the larger community. Though I feel कि, she was kind of connecting very well with peers in the sense adults जो उसके आगे पीछे थे. She was connecting. And अपने building society में जो बच्चे थे, she used to go and play. And I think every individual, हर एक बच्चे का अपना nature भी होता है. But with that thought, I thought कि let's start something, and that is how the tribe community came into being. Where we met twice a week until the COVID situation happened. तो हम लोग हफ्ते में 2 बार मिलते थे, physical space में in gardens again, because I thought Bombay space issue hota hi hai, so why not be out in the open? So we meet at 10 to 12 in the morning, and we also believe in a lot of traveling learning. So we've traveled quite a bit. We've been to Pune, we've been to Ahmedabad, we've traveled a lot in Bombay. और ऐसी चीजें हमने पाई हैं बॉम्बे में जो हमें शायद as tourist पता भी नहीं था, that Bombay has so much kind of treasures hidden in it. So we went to Wadala salt pans and other places. So that is how we met people. A few of them joined in initially. And now during the COVID time, I think we've grown as a large community. A lot of people connect, meet, want to know kya ho raha hai, what is unschooling, homeschooling, and starting early. So I think that's really, really exciting, times right now.
Great. And also I also feel sometimes कि I think अगर हमारे दुनिया में कुछ ऑर्गेनिक है, then education is very organic. And मुझे लगता है ऐसा कोई एज नहीं होता है जहाँ से कि हम लोग सब कुछ वो कर पाए कि बच्चा 3 साल का होगा, 6 साल का होगा, तभी से उसका लर्निंग प्रोसेस चालू करना चाहिए. आई थिंक बेबी, आई थिंक जब माँ के पेट में भी रहते हैं तब से वो लर्निंग प्रोसेस चालू कर देते हैं. एंड yeah, so great. So let's take me through the tribe. I mean, क्या है, कैसे होता है, कितने families हैं, how is the process and all those things.
Sure. So when I initiated, I had gone and visited, certain homeschooling group meetings, but again, वो more of homeschooling था. So it was, more of curriculum based, etc. But that gave me an entry that got, helped me understand that I will need to kind of create a community where the like-minded people join in. And that happened, I think, Sion में जो learning center है, Sadhana Learning Center. I went there and I was very excited कि Bombay में ही ऐसा कुछ center खुला है. But of course, with distance, it was very difficult. तो वहाँ पर जाकर मुझे एक great motivation मिला कि, we should also start something of our own. And I started looking for places, spaces, but unfortunately or fortunately, it didn't happen. And because मुझे लगा कि अगर मैं एक space ले लूँगी, तो मैं भी बन जाऊँगी. So the travel bug, the travel basic, learning through traveling will not happen. And so I started from home. I organized meetings. I invited parents who are interested in unschooling and homeschooling, understood कि क्या चाहते हैं, कैसे लोग, करना चाहते हैं. And it is basically till now and a community for 2 years to 6-year-old, because we're growing with our own kids. So that's happening. And so parents moved in, Monali joined in, and that kind of gave me the impetus कि ठीक है, एक भी है तो ठीक है, शुरू करते हैं, let's start the community, let's start rolling. And as I say, as they say, it's rest is history. So that's what happened. We started meeting at a park near my place twice a week in the mornings. Just first hour is basically free play. So we let the children be whatever they want to do. And the second hour is creatively, kind of planned by us to keep the tools. तो अगर हमने पेंट्स रख दिया, चुन्नी रख दिया, पानी रख दिया, ब्रशेस रख दिए, it's completely up to the children कि वो क्या करना चाहते हैं उसके साथ. हमारे शायद प्लान होंगे, but we don't want to interfere as much. So we leave them and let them play, explore. If they want to come and ask us or they want us to participate with them, we are there. But the idea is to keep the curiosity on and help them explore as many things as possible around us. So whether it is at home or at, with friends outside. And यही same bunch हम लोग 5-6 regular families मिलते थे. And it just became an extended family for each one of us. So जब हम लोग पुणे भी गए, so we traveled together in the bus, and all the kids were, together, having fun, asking each other. So वो जब issues होते हैं कि sharing सिखानी है या एक दूसरे से बात करना सिखाना है, वो सब इतना naturally हो रहा था कि लगा ही नहीं कि सिखाना पड़ता है, So that way the community really, really helped us. So we also, kind of when we went to LSUC, या हम लोग इंडेक भी गए थे. Again, I noticed कि ये लोग इतने comfortable थे एक दूसरे से that I felt more comfortable there than coming back home and staying with ourselves. So yes.
Great. I mean, yes, मतलब इमेजिन कर सकता हूँ, और बहुत हार्ड होता है ऐसे फीलिंग्स को अचानक से वर्ड में एक्सप्रेस करना, बहुत हार्ड होता है. I mean, it has to be felt. It's very tough to express all these moments. है ना? Great. So one thing that I have made a note of is that when we talk about alternative education, it can be homeschooling, unschooling, or any form of alternative education. We get a lot of question on our group is that from the perspective of exams. So let's have your view on exams. How important is exam in our lives, child's life, and how important is for their future? So what's your take on exams when we talk about children in alternative education?
Right. We are absolutely at the beginning of our journey with our kids, in the early age group. So it's a far-fetched thought abhi, 6 to 7 years, we are still kind of growing up with them. But I think jo hamare paas options hai aajkal, with an NIOS hai, SSC board hai ya IGCSE hai, I feel very, very comfortable. I know I can fall back upon ki agar my child wants to enter a school at any time or take up an exam, वो ले सकती है, कर सकती है. So the idea is कि again with unschooling, the idea is that you give them all. आप उनको बता दीजिए क्या सच्चाई आपके लिए आसपास available है, and then they choose. It is not कि आपको स्कूल जाना ही जाना है, because there have been a lot of families where kids wanted to step out of the school and then have been they've gone back to school also in higher grades if they wish to pursue. So I know there is a good support system within the Indian education system also. So which makes me feel very comfortable and confident that tomorrow if she wants to, enter a school life, it's very much available. So it will be completely her choice. And as such, NIOS is very much valid. आप IIT भी एक्नॉलेज करता है, रिकग्नाइज करता है, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि आपका वो वैलिड सिस्टम नहीं है. It's there. And in Bombay we also have a couple of schools, Rustomjee and Podar, which take on homeschooling and unschooling children. So we have a lot of options available around us right now.
Yes, and schools, I think they have also realized that parents are opting out, so they have kept a path open for them also, which is very good, which is very appreciate करने वाली चीज है, बहुत अच्छी बात है.
हाँ.
Yes. So another very important thing is that when we say we are taking our child out of the school, the question that arises is about the peering, is about socialize कैसे करेंगे बच्चे, क्योंकि ये मानना है कि जब बच्चे स्कूल जाते हैं तो वो काफ़ी सोशलाइज करते हैं, एक दूसरे के साथ खेलते हैं. तो जब बच्चे स्कूल में नहीं जाएंगे या स्कूल के बाहर रहेंगे, हाउ दे विल सोशलाइज?
My personal view on this is कि मुझे लगता है कि it seems like a myth, because even when I went to school, I did not have a great group of friends, per se. Whereas when in later life, when I joined various other courses or I started a job, I made friends everywhere. चाहे वो मैं इक्के दुक्के बनाती हूँ, जितने भी, what feels comfortable for me. So I don't think, school is the only medium to make friends, because in today's times, even if you're unschooling or homeschooling, you have a lot of classes happening, a lot of, opportunities where you meet other families or connect. So as a family, we have to make that or take that extra step of helping them to stay connected with people. So that is what also the idea was for the tribe, that, we stay connected with people, we meet new people, and in the process, they'll make friends. So ऐसा नहीं है कि school में ही जाकर, friends आपके बनेंगे. And on the contrary, I feel I prefer this system, because you make friends in a 50-year-old also, in a 5-year-old also, and a 10-year-old also. So you don't know आप कब किससे connect कर रहे हैं and how the child will behave or respond. So I think she's in a lucky space than what I was, in my school times, because school ka structure mein you only get those half an hour recess where you meet people across forms. But here she has her whole life and whole time to meet any bhaiya, didi or auntie, uncle and her own peers. And I've also observed कि इस age group में they prefer older or younger. अपनी age group के साथ उनको time लगता है, मेल खाने में और उनके साथ खेलने में. So that giving her a complete package of people, I think I don't find it difficult, And but अगर आप ये बोलें, if she is reserved, she takes her time to connect with people. So अगर मैं ये बोलूं कि ये स्कूल नहीं गई है और इसलिए वो खुली नहीं है, that wouldn't be fair, because that's her personality. So I think I should respect and accept that she will take her own time and ways of dealing with people.
Right. And बहुत बार ये मुझे फील होता है कि जब हम अपने बच्चे को देखते हैं, we think कि एक वो इंडिविजुअल हैं, वो हमारा बच्चा तो है, लेकिन he or she is also an individual. उनके भी खुद के कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स होंगे, पसंद होंगे, ना पसंद होंगे. काफ़ी टाइम ऐसा होता है कि हमें लगता है क्योंकि ये मेरा बेटा है, मेरा बेटी है, जो मैं चाहूँगा शायद उसके लिए वो सही होगा। हाँ, और उसी के चक्कर में जो है काफ़ी सारे उनके जो इच्छा होते हैं वो दब जाते हैं। तो दैट इज़ ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट टू think our children as an individual and they have their own choices and we need to respect them. It's a very good point.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
yes. We talk
And I think
about
is system
yeah,
where
yeah.
we are able to give them a lot more choices.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
everything is open and allowed for them. So of course, keeping health and safety in mind, we are also evolving or deschooling ourselves as conditioned, parents or beings. But I think the world is their oyster. With no major barriers or limitations, they can choose whatever they want to and wish to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what's your take on higher education? So क्योंकि हमारे इंडिया में जो भी लोग होम स्कूल अनस्कूल कर रहे हैं, huge number of parents have a big doubt or a question about higher education. कि suppose if I am homeschooling my child for like a 10th or 12th, उसके बाद higher education. So what's your view on that?
I think again, as I said, that in today's times, we do have options. So if we talk about universities or MNCs like Microsoft or Google, they are taking in people more based on the skills than degrees. So they are able to respect and acknowledge your skill, tools than saying कि आप यहाँ से इस यूनिवर्सिटी से ये डिग्री लाए हैं XYZ, so you're more valuable. ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. And also, Shikshantar in our own Udaipur gives us this opportunity to kind of take on more vocational courses, where you can choose. So I think it's again a very open forum. And by the time our kids grow up, we'll have much more to offer to them and take to them. And as I said, if at any time they feel कि नहीं मुझे डिग्री चाहिए, तो वो भी ऑप्शन अवेलेबल है through various boards. So I don't think it closes doors on schooling or homeschooling. I feel it only opens more doors, for each one of us to choose from. Whether it's school, there are also individuals जिन्होंने बिल्कुल भी exams नहीं लिए हैं, and still they have got into, entrepreneurship, starting their own startups. And they're perfectly fine. So they are giving it a shot. So I don't think we really need a degree essentially to start something, but more of your self motivation within. And if you wo jo motivation hai agar strong hai, you can start and you can learn anytime. So I don't think we are conditioned कि इस age तक हो जाना चाहिए और फिर उसके बाद हम job करेंगे. But I don't think it stops. If today I want to start something and learn something, it's absolutely manageable.
Right. Let's take a question. We have a question which I found very interesting. कि
Sure.
3 years के हैं, कैसे करें homeschooling?
Okay. So as I said, I don't think कि कुछ age related है. Whether you're homeschooling, unschooling, schooling, these are all terminologies. It is not a concept, it is a way of life. ये time हमें मिलता है एक दूसरे से bond करने का, to understand the child, to follow the child in the sense कि observe him or her and understand वो क्या चाहता है, वो क्या कर रही है या क्या कर रहा है इस moment में, and then you can provide them with the tools. So if you feel that the child is getting interested in certain, number learnings or alphabets or colors, then of course you can not necessarily only books, but even in your house, you have enough to kind of, share and explore with. Secondly, I'm not saying that don't do anything. But maybe in your conversation, casually you can mention that, okay, get me that round katori, or, get me that sharp knife. So you're using words which you are introducing, helping them to build their vocabulary and, open their horizons more. So I don't use, per se, I don't really use books with Sarah. I prefer to, let it be in a very natural process. हमारे डोंट्स कम हो जाते हैं, डू ज्यादा हो जाते हैं. सो वी लेट देम. अगर वो दीवार पे भी कर रही है पेंट तो कर रही है. I haven't exposed her to, the within the kind of line coloring or drawing. She's free. She feels free, and when she's ready, she will color within the lines. But I may sit with her and color within the lines. She's observed me doing that. So I feel जब वो ready हो जाएगी, she'll also start filling it. Than me telling her नहीं बेटा ऐसा नहीं करते हैं, आपको lines में ही करना है. So again, it's just observing and following their pattern, but understanding when are they ready for something.
Right. So a close observation of our towards our children and their interest
Yes.
and their happiness is more important than what we as parents want them to do.
Absolutely.
Right. Great. So we have another question coming up from Sharmila ji. Let me put it on.
Sure.
So she is asking, how do you perceive academic learning, reading, writing, and maths?
Thank you, Sharmila ji, because what I had on mind was that, हम लोग usually learning को academic learning ही समझते हैं. But as I said that, there's so much more which is happening with Sarah, within Sarah, that she's learning how to connect with people, how to communicate, how to understand her own feelings, which is a more holistic kind of learning for me. I kind of take that at par. And perceive academic learning, trust me, I am not really focused on it. Writing, I have seen, I'm aware of, the motor skills and how she's holding the pencil and coloring. I feel she's on track and things are fine with her. When you talk about math, she was younger. She was, I think, 2.5. And मैंने उसको कुछ दिया and I said मेरे पास अब और नहीं है. तो I have no idea how she did that, but she processed subtraction in her own head and gave me the answer. And I was zapped. I have not introduced any concepts per se. But in our conversations, हम बोल देते हैं, ठीक है, आप 4 दे दो, तो अब मेरे पास, 2 रह गए. But I have not employed any methodology to kind of teach her or go about. Whatever she's learning is through a communication, her observation of what people are doing or saying. Reading is far-fetched. Yes, she loves listening to stories. We do a lot of stories with her. And even with stories, we are not really using books. Manu and I, mostly Manu, he creates stories. So wo topic deti hai, and she will tell us ye characters hai stories mein, and she likes to name them also, and she'll create absolutely gibberish names, and we have a story for her. So we are giving her a lot of stories per se, but again, I felt that it's not necessary to only depend on the traditional tools of books. Of course, I respect them and I completely take them on par. And she goes through books, any book which is kept around her. And I think she has a very strong vocabulary. And for learning, I would probably say for any kind of learning, communication is the key. So जितना आप ज़्यादा communicate करोगे अपने बच्चे से, जितना आप उसके साथ logical reasoning करेंगे, समझाएंगे, they definitely understand and they absorb a lot more than what a book would tell me at that point in time. Because books के साथ ये भी होता है कि अच्छा मैं addition समझा रही हूँ तो मुझे subtraction नहीं लाना, but we don't know how their brain works, that point in time. So then we again limit कि नहीं यार अभी हम addition कर रहे हैं, अब subtraction के बारे में मत बात करो, just taking it as an example. So yeah, I mean, for me the academic learning is happening and I'm happy. So I don't have any expectations per se, whatever, wherever, however she's learning, it's happening. Okay. Sure. So, sorry, I can't hear you, Saurav.
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute.
Okay.
So you can see the question, right?
Yeah.
So just go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So Pune experience was absolutely wonderful. That was our first travel exposure and travel exchange plan. So we were moving about in Mumbai as a tribe community, and I really felt कि this is not what I want. I want to move around more. I want to travel more and meet and stay connected with people. Because when it comes to socialization, when it comes to cultural learning, when it comes to even academic learning, agar aap geography seekhna cha rahe ho, history janna cha rahe ho, there's nothing, better than travel and connect and know the things, being in the space. So, Pune happened, I would say very spiritually. I was into writing blogs initially, and Kiran kind of read my blog and she commented, and we instantly connected. And I was going to Pune for a workshop, for an arts-based therapy, workshop. And that was my first venture, leaving Sara behind. So I was, of course, nervous, but we met there. Kiran and I met there. And uske baad, when I came back to Mumbai, I had this thought that, you know what, it's important that we make friends otherwise also. We move out of our comfort zone, meet people. So I connected with Kiran and I asked her, so we will be about 4 or 5 families from Bombay. We would like to connect with you and, stay. So one family stays with, Pune family. So we were 5 families and each of us were hosted by a Pune unschooling, homeschooling family. We were there for only 2 days, but it was a fantabulous experience. And now we have the Pune tribe also. So we've really become a great family, a great resource, pool for each other. जहाँ पर हम जब भी कुछ भी करते हैं, we're celebrating together all the time. And the kids made friends. So that's why I feel that, friends making, it doesn't happen only in schools. We get much more opportunities to connect with people otherwise.
Yes, great. So we have started getting questions. So those who are listening to us, so we can now take on questions regarding, homeschooling, unschooling, and also naturally about a learning process. So I have a question. Let me throw it. In unschooling, how much time do you think our parents need to be with their child or dedicate their time towards their children's learning process?
I think unschooling में we're always there with them and differentiate करना मुश्किल हो जाता है हमारा time कौन सा और उनका time क्या है, but because the basic philosophy of unschooling is that you're not doing anything per se, so there is no per se my work time or her study time. We are doing it parallelly. So even if I'm working, so even if I am kind of having a session online, since everything has become online due to COVID, she's there. She's very much aware that I'm at work, and she will find her time. वो अपने चाहे टॉयज के साथ खेले या वो कुछ क्रिएट कर रही है, or she's exercising. So we're on the go. I think we're continuously on the go. Which does not mean that you cannot have time for yourself, because many parents do ask and do fear this कि अगर मैं सारा टाइम अपने बच्चे के साथ होंगी, what about me? So yes, if you are working, then yes, finding a balance becomes really, really important. And either of the parents has to be there around, because you cannot leave the child all alone or by herself or himself. So if we can divide that time between the partners, that's great. But also, I think she's understood that this is mama's time or this is papa's work time, and she manages her time, so she'll find her stuff and do things. We also consciously make it a point that we step out, leaving her in good space, safe space with either, family or known help, etc. So that it's important for her to understand that, we do have independent lives also. So इसीलिए मैंने कहा कि though we are there together 24/7, yet we have our marked time and space for each other. And I think she's also understanding and respecting that. So जब उसका time होता है, if she's watching maybe rhymes or things like that, we don't disturb her. We don't expect her to do anything. But similarly, if we are in our sessions, then, she's happily being around and, trying to engage with someone or the other in her environment.
So for parents who are like both of them are working, can I conclude that it's a tough call for them to choose alternative education?
Yes, it may be challenging because you will have to divide your time, between taking care in the sense, सबसे बड़ी safety आती है mind में आपके सबसे पहले. So taking care of the safety, and but if I'm talking from the perspective of unschooling, I don't feel academics is really important. But if you are planning to pursue a curriculum, then yes, you need to make sure that she has people who are kind of with her, supporting her or him, and then you can be around. But they will need time because as a family, we feel it's a duty, if we are choosing to stay at home with each other, that we give her as much as exposure possible. So that becomes our responsibility. Otherwise it will be unfair कि हम उसको homeschooling भी कराएं और exposure भी ना मिले. So yes, वो balancing, it's difficult initially, but once we find that balance, then things are smooth.
Great. So we'll take another question. It's on your screen. My
Yeah.
son is 4.5 years old right now. He is in LKG. Should we start his homeschooling at this age? From this academic session, we have started homeschooling of our 9 years old son.
Yes, absolutely. I think 4.5 is a great age to start because jitna early hota hai, they fit into the system very well. 9-year-old has anyway been to school for some time, may take time because he's been in a certain process. But with a 4.5-year-old, even with LKG or UKG, you're still engaging a lot more into play. The focus is more of play and not per se itna academics, the pressure, etc. So I think yes, it is absolutely fine to take on at any age and stage, but jitna young hota hai, I feel it to be more beneficial, being with my daughter and starting early. So it just seems very normal and casual for us. It doesn't seem कि हम ये choice है कि नहीं है.
Great. We have started getting questions. So let's take another one. Here you go. Should we go for NIOS ABC levels for my 9 years old? For giving those exams means again learning those traditional curriculum. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, if you're going for NIOS, then we are choosing the traditional ways. But I think the most important question here is when we're talking about I'm hoping and assuming that the child is in the picture. It is with his agreement that we're choosing to take or make this decision because at 9 years old, he's been through a system. He knows what he wants, what he likes. It may be difficult for him. It may be absolutely fun. So I think वो एक open communication के बाद हम choose कर सकते हैं कि हम ये करना चाहते हैं कि नहीं करना चाहते हैं. And traditional curriculum way to NIOS में होगा, but you get much more time. No, with NIOS you don't necessarily have to sit for all classes के exams. So whichever class exams you choose, until then you have so much space and time being at home, following your passion, and alongside studying for your curriculum. Or of course you can go the unschooling way and just be free. So it depends as a family what you wish to choose.
Right. We have another question. Let me put forward. It's a very academic question. I don't know whether how to register with Cambridge or IB as homeschoolers.
Yeah, I think this we'll have to check probably on the website or
Yes.
Very skill specific, because NIOS, the website is there, you have all the details given. I'm sure Cambridge or IB also has their website and the details are there. I wouldn't really know the details of Cambridge and IB per se.
Yes. So the best thing is that if you are listening, just put this question on our forum on the group. I hope someone can answer, or the best thing is to refer their website, or that will be the best thing, I think. Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Great. So before we take another question, I have a very interesting question. Is that when we talk about future, I mean the way it is developing or changing, even Elon Musk is also, I have heard that he has 5 children, I think, and he is homeschooling them. So what are the skills like? I mean, if we take your point of view, do you think, or can you name certain skills which are going to be very important from your perspective? So, what's your take on that?
I think firstly, this process, I feel we're still, we're starting on the journey. We will know much more maybe a few years down the line. But being comfortable with who you are, how you are, where you are is the first to start with. कि मेरे पास ये skills हैं, I am, and being aware of them and not being denied in the hierarchy कि ये skill is not good enough because you don't know, you're not a math wizard, so your skills don't matter, the way the traditional setup talks about. Secondly, I think what I have felt, and one of the reasons why I chose unschooling for us as a family, is that interpersonal and intrapersonal skills. Because none of the courses, none of the classes, or education, or degrees told me how to deal with, the interpersonal or, kind of connecting, communicating. I had to learn on the journey. And of course, I went through my ups and downs. So being comfortable with yourself, one, will help in connecting with people much more, being more open. And I think probably if you're given that space of, I wouldn't say that you will never be judged, but minimally judged, or we are aware of consciously not judging or allowing the person, I think you will be a reflection, right? So you will be able to accept people, how they come across, or who they are, for who they are, and probably work in more synergy with them. So I think interpersonal, intrapersonal skills completely. Also, we are yet to see as to how you form your own team. आप कैसे team form कर सकते हैं to get your things done, because what we see in her is she'll find her own tools and people. She knows who aligns with her energy at that point in time or doesn't, and she creates her own way to get things done. So with the choices that this system or this kind of environment allows her, she's very clear. So the clarity also helps to make choices and know yourself better and move on with life. Otherwise, we are who we are today, we know by what our teachers have told us or what our parents or families see us. But I hope we can reverse this for her.
Great. So we have another question coming in. I will just put it up. How random can the choices are for the 3.5 years old child? How else can we support them other than parents' knowledge? It's a good question.
Yeah. So I think supporting, that's what I take it on as my responsibility as a parent, to give her that options. And that is how I said that, the tribe community came on being, because I know I have limited skills. I will not be able to give her or share with her everything. I may be good at something. Manu is very good with physical exercises, sports, etc. So he takes that on. Then the community that we've built, we have somebody who's very good with origami, who's somebody who's very good with DIY. So we give them that exposure, telling them that all this is your environment. And tomorrow, whenever you may need help, we can sort it out. We can approach the people and get things done. So yes, I don't think as parents or family we need to take that pressure कि हम अकेले कैसे करेंगे, हम अकेले नहीं कर पाएंगे, because each one of us are different, have our own likes and dislikes, and I don't believe कि for my child I will have to change completely, because if I do that, then I will have the same expectation from her. So I think the community building development will help reach out to each other. And, going back to our old systems or the roots that we said, that used to happen earlier. So it's more exciting.
Right. Sharmila ji is really listening us very sharply, I must say.
Sure.
She has put up another thing. So here it goes.
Yes. Right. Yes, we do have. I agree with you, Charmila, because when I started this journey, the basic motivation or support system was knowing that there are, pillars around me in Bombay. So that gave me the strength to move or start something. And I feel that is how I see the role of, tribe community, to connect, to reach out to people. And we believe, our motto is to move, to be, to do. So you need to keep moving, being yourself, and keep doing things. So that is why we are more into physical space, doing things, connecting with each other, and learning from each other. um, when it comes to tips, I think, firstly, getting together, convincing yourself and motivated that, okay, I can do it. Connect through, there are various WhatsApp groups, various Facebook pages, communities like yours and ours, where, you can reach out, share your concerns, meet us once the situation is normal and, back to good old days. And create your own little co-ops in your center, because Mumbai or other cities, it does become difficult to commute. And we've also kind of gone online. So, we can also now reach out and stay connected through online learning community, because not every time we have the facility to be in that space due to distance, etc. So I think creating your own locality is getting together, meeting. It depends. You wish to start in a center, you want a stationary place, or you wish to kind of, be of more of a traveling partner. You have a lot of options these days. So, but the first is that you become comfortable and confident that I want to start or join something, either or, So once you do that, I was happy to meet people at my place, call them for coffee or chai, and, start a conversation. And it's a beautiful feeling to meet new people. So that's how I started. And I feel it's a very, great state की घर से शुरू करते हैं ना, जो भी है हमारे पास उससे शुरू करिए बस, just do it.
Yes, that is more important. Yes, absolutely. And also, so two things that I can point out is like great. One is traveling, because एक
Yeah.
कहावत तो है ही कि education is incomplete without traveling. और दूसरा है community learning. So wherever आप कहीं पर भी हो सकते हैं, कोई भी सिटी में, कोई भी गांव में, कहीं पर भी अगर आपको लग रहा है, आप छोटा सा कम्युनिटी बनाइए, छोटा सा गैदरिंग पेरेंट्स के साथ, बच्चों के साथ, बस शुरू कीजिए. दैट्स द थिंग. So we are almost at the end of our live session, and it's almost 7. So if someone has any quick question on homeschooling, alternative education, on unschooling, can just put it up. By that time, what can we do? I mean, एनी मोर स्टोरीज, आई मीन कोई और कहानी है जो मतलब मजा आ जाए सुन के एट द क्लोजिंग टाइम?
I think वही है for me the most exciting time, because I believed in physical space and meeting. I still believe, but this COVID times has really made it interesting. We've gone virtual, and we started a lot of platforms online. And since I do believe कि it has to be an action, I'm not really a person कि मैं बहुत ज़्यादा Q&As लेकर solve करूं, because वो नहीं होता है. जीवन जीने का नाम है, and you have to experience it, because my experience may not be true for you, but it helps hearing it from people and understand and giving it a broader perspective. So we started connecting to so many more people right now. Like we had plans to travel to Hyderabad and then come back to Delhi. So right now I am in Delhi. So we had family travel plans, which didn't work out, obviously. So we are here. Now I'm connecting with the homeschooling, unschooling community in Delhi, which I thought did not exist while I was in Mumbai. But now connecting with them, and the platform that we've started, Asmakam, where every Sunday we have sessions, the kids come and do sessions. So the virtual world has made it more fun and more personal, and reaching out not only to parents but also inviting the young individuals to learn from them. and see it from their perspective, because after all, we're doing it for them. I wouldn't
Right.
say for them, we're doing it with them. We're also, doing a lot for ourselves as parents and individuals. But keeping them in mind, I think it's important. This time is giving us an opportunity to connect more within ourselves, deeper, and with the family, and with the larger community through, various platforms like Zoom or StreamYard. So जो भी doubts हैं, जो भी हैं, पूछिए, try करिए. Let's just try it out right now, because it's a safe time. We're anyway not sending our kids, because of obvious reasons, into the schools, but research as much as possible. Try doing things, and when I say doing things with your kids, is more of observing them, letting them be, and engaging in their activity, than saying कि यही अब करते हैं या ये activity अब करते हैं. So giving them options and letting them choose, and staying interconnecting and helping develop, grow as a family, socially, emotionally. So yeah, there's a lot of connectivity that's flowing these days.
Okay, so few listeners want to connect with the tribe. So can you just help them how they can connect with the tribe?
Sure. We have a Facebook page called The Tribe. You can like the page and stay connected. And I also have a WhatsApp group. So once you're on the Facebook page, and if you kind of DM me, I'll send you the number, and we can stay connected. So we've also started our YouTube channel, where we host story sessions for kids, by kids, for kids. So we're trying out various other things. So yes, we do. We don't have a website yet, but we definitely have our Facebook page, which is very much alive.
So we'll take few more questions that are popping up right now. It's very interesting. How do you teach moral values, and how works in a community? Okay.
Firstly, I think I've stepped back from this word teaching, because अगर मैं teach कर रही होती तो फिर probably I would have gone the school way, where I would have said we have our moral education lessons, and we can kind of, let's start teaching. But it's living them. We are living. So if I say that झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहिए या share करना चाहिए, I have to be the role model. I am the role model, as I, in the sense, the parents, the family, whosoever, and she is going to pick it up from us. So there is no per se teaching, but we are living it at every step. And how it works in a community, I think it works very beautifully in our community, because the way whenever we've traveled, we've been to places with our community, with the tribe, or travel to other places as a family also. I think slowly एक वो trust build हो जाता है आप में, that there is goodness around you, because it lies within you. And so you start trusting. It's a more mutual give and take with each other, and it just flows very beautifully. So yes, I mean, we're learning, and it's not only teaching them, but they're also kind of showing us a lot of things which we tend to forget due to our life's pressures or conditioning, and we're learning from each other. So I think it's a mutual give and take from any age to any age.
Right. Another interesting question is that what was your biggest challenge in your journey?
I don't see anything as a huge challenge, but something very recently, since our lockdown, we have, with both our parents' families are in Delhi only. So we keep switching. That's the only travel that we have from one house to another. So we started a sharing circle, amongst the family. And I took unschooling as a topic to discuss, because, I wanted to hear their views also. So my biggest challenge, I would say, when my mom and my brother were like, especially my mom, she was like, तुम time pass कर रहे हो अपने बच्चे के साथ, So I of course laughed it out, but coming from your own family or your own close ones, you feel यार ये आपको समझ ही नहीं पा रहे हैं. but I think it's a journey. It's something very new for them. They are very supportive. They're there with us. And I believe that time will show us. I don't have anything to give them as, concrete results, because we are also on a journey which is, less kind of taken on. So yeah, we're waiting and watching. But one thing which kind of reassures that, she's always told me that I'm very happy with your parenting also. So, what works, I don't know. But so far that's been my biggest thing, that not convincing them, but helping them understand and open their horizon to see more things, because they are more fixed ki aap leaves ko green color hi karo, or water ko blue color hi karo. I'm like, no, let them just be, let her just color whatever she wants to. But yes, so those are part and parcel of our journey. So I'm enjoying it. That's a learning curve for me also, how to handle such situations. So yes.
Great. So Sharmila ji has posted the link in the comments for the tribe page. So those who want to follow the tribe, yes, thank you so much, Sharmila ji. Please, you can click on the link and you can go to their page and you can start following them, and also from there you can DM and you can get in touch. So great session, I must say, and thank you, Ashita, for joining today. And any last ending lines from your side?
I think I'll just kind of revisit our motto, and what we believe in is to move, to be, to do. Keep doing, believe in yourself. There is no right or wrong. There is no parenting way. What you believe instinctively, you connect with your child and family, is the right approach, right? So if you feel good about it, it's right. And trust me, our children tell us much more than we are ready to hear or observe, or absorb from them. So they're around us, they're teaching us so many things. And enjoy, be happy to nahi bolungi, but just enjoy every moment, because happiness, sadness aata rehta hai is journey mein. Irritation, frustration bhi hota hai. But if we start enjoying and believing that this is something good for us, it'll be a success. It will be a success. And having so many options around us, I think we're in a win-win situation. We couldn't have been in better times.
Right.
So,
absolutely.
yes.
I agree. So thank you again, Ashita, and thank you to everyone. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who joined our session. We have tried our best to not make it boring. I really enjoyed this session, and I know Sharmila ji has also really enjoyed. And we are trying our best to bring different parents from, and they will come and experience. I mean, they will share their experience with us. And a few things that I would like to mention before we sign off is one thing that please, those who are listening right now, we all are parents, and we all are learning, and we all are equally responsible for the group that we are in. Make sure that we respect each other, we respect each other's way of learning, and we respect each other's thought, and also have a vigilance on the group. Yes, there are admins, there are moderators who are working voluntarily, and we also need to, as a responsible member of the group, keep a vigilance. That's it. And thank you so much, everyone, once again for joining. Thank you again, Ashita, for joining.
Thank you.
And I hope everyone had a great time. Enjoy your time. Keep on learning. It's a great time ahead. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and have fun. Take care.